I'm William Target, and welcome to episode 3 of Know Your History, the show where we look back at the history of a club playing in the Isthmian League. This week, our focus is on Bowers Pitsea. Founded under the name Bowers United in 1946, they played initially in the Thurrock and Thameside Combination League, of which they would be crowned champions in the 1958-59 season. The club would go on to be runners-up in the league in 4 of the next 5 seasons, before their successful application to join the Essex Olympian League in 1966. A little over a decade was spent in the Essex Olympian League before the club applied to join the Essex Senior League in 1974, a league in which they would play for over 40 years, winning the league title 3 times in that time period. The first of these triumphs came in 1980-81, with the club adding the League Challenge Cup to its trophy cabinet the following season. After finishing runners-up in the league in 1983-84, Bowers rang in the 90s by winning the Division 1 Challenge Cup and the Harry Fisher Memorial Cup in consecutive seasons to kick off the decade. The advent of the new millennium would prove to be the most successful season in the club's history, as in 1998-99 the club completed the first League and Cup double of Essex Senior League title to go with victory in the League Challenge Cup. Defeat in the final of the Harry Fisher Memorial Cup, however, prevented the club from achieving an historic treble. 2004 was a year of major change for the club, as they merged with local Pitsea Football Club, adopting their current name of Bowers Pitsea in the process. Pitsea had previously played in the Vaington District Sunday League and the Basildon Sunday League, collecting a bevy of Sunday League and Cup trophies in the mid-90s. The next decade was to be a fairly barren one for the club, before achieving its first success under a new name with their third Challenge Cup win in the 2014-15 season, a year in which they also achieved their best ever FA Cup performance, reaching the first qualifying round of the competition. More success was to come the following season, as the club was crowned Essex Senior League champions for the third time, to go along with a run to the semi-finals of the FA Vase, where their journey was ended 4-3 on aggregate to eventual winners Morpeth Town. Unlike in previous title-winning campaigns, this time Bowers Pitsea applied for promotion, which was granted, to the Isthmian Division 1 North. The club settled quickly into their new league, finishing just outside the playoff places in their debut season, then qualifying for the playoffs the following year as they finished third, losing out in the playoff semi-final to Canvey Island. Promotion was not far around the corner, however, as the club would win the Isthmian North in 2018-19 to book their place in the Isthmian Premier. The club's maiden season in the Isthmian Premier was going reasonably well before the pandemic ended the season, with the club in a lower mid-table position, a safe distance from the relegation scrap below them. Thanks for watching this episode of Know Your History. Please join us again next week when we'll be covering the history of another team in the Isthmian Premier.